everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night VSpeed Contender Series, brought to you by NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mean Beans Automotive with Greer and Associates, Butt Kicker, and it's always sponsored by Olive. Tonight, we are running a famed Rocky PM VSpeed. These tracks on the circuit. Kind of a technical track. Definitely shaped a little weird. The corners are different. It's old. It's beat up. Rough surface. Not sure which way not quite as bad. It's still a little bumpy. Definitely going to be a driver's track. We've seen the top four that have been dominating the series so far continue their control over the series, and then we get somebody new up on the podium. Last week saw us at Talladega Speedway action. It did get us first time winner. Eddie D. Clark walks away with his first win of the season and the first win in the series. Hunter Kent and Stephen Massey, the current points leader in second place in points, were second and third, followed by Keith Hackman, Ryan Lang, Jason Holsworth, Daniel Monahan, Brandon McCaney, Matt Smithers, Richard Holland round out the top 10. Take a look and see what that does to the points scores. Looks like some 100 hits still up on top there. Massive second. Clark third spot there with that win. Ryan Lang got towards the front. Got a slow start with that shoulder. Hayden, Lisa Holsworth, past champion Ron Thompson, Jim Johnson, and Michael Hall round out the top 10. As it looks right now, it looks like the top 3 in points, also the top 3 fastest currently. Mr. Stephen Massey sitting at the top of the speed chart. Like Mr. Jimmy Babb's back with us tonight. He's on a part-time schedule this year. Of course, Jimmy involved with real racing, so he doesn't necessarily always have time to jump on and race with these guys. So far so good though. I haven't really seen a whole lot of issues. Currently, so we'll probably get us in another race. Seems like everybody's handling pretty good. top 4 in points over top 4 in speed. Ryan Lane up there in that race. The truck's a little squirrely, coming out of 2 there. Four, not quite so bad. All right, looks like the red flag is out, and they get on ready to start qualifying. So while these guys are getting ready to qualify, go ahead and give out some love to the sponsors. Started off with the series sponsor, which is NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mr. Joe Zader. Have it, Mr. Joe Zader, NEPA Towing and Recovery. So up in the Lackawanna area in Pennsylvania, they have 4 convenient locations that help service you. Get in a bind, need a tow, give Joe a call. I'll be glad to help you out. Right behind him, Mean Bean, Rear Associates. Have it. 2 of our longtime supporters. Greatly appreciate their assistance every season. Their help and support is what helps this league flourish and bring in some of the amazing talent that we have show up every Wednesday night. As of right now, it looks like Mr. Hunter Kent sitting up on the pole there. Packers sitting on the outside. That's right along with second place in points, Mr. Stephen Massey here. See what kind of lap he can lay down. It's fastest in practice. Backstretch here. Kind of run you can get through 3 and 4. Wow. That's 11. Definitely off from what practice was. That's for sure. that's going to be it. Everybody else qualifying. It for the night. Like once again, Mr. Hunter Kent is going to lead him to the green. Right. There you go. It is now official. The Hunter Kent on the pole for the 280. So now, like every week, everybody will get lined up, get ready to go out on the track. Sam will give the drivers meeting. Drivers have been pretty good here lately, so there's probably not a whole lot he needs to go over with them. And they'll get a couple laps of warm up. We'll get ready to go green. Right? Didn't have a whole lot to say. Hitting the track here. A few more laps of the green now. Last minute adjustments. See Hunter Kent continue his winning ways. Teammate Stephen Massey or Ryan Lang or even Doc. They slide up in there and surprise you. Their Cascade Hollow team is just racking up the points this season. Last season, pick a winner, and of course everybody's been a little predictable as of late. Abrasive as this track is, I haven't raced on this track ever, so I'm not really sure how tire wear is, but I would think there's a pretty good little fall off. So, I'm going to pick Ryan Lang. Ryan's going to come up with his first win of the season. And of course, we all know, anybody that's been following the news, Daniel Dye has decided to resign from college. And it looks like Corey LaJoie finally got him a ride. Looks like Corey LaJoie is going to step into that 10 truck full time for the rest of the season for college. So I'm happy for him. And then our good friend, Mr. Connor Hall, will actually be in a Nice truck, the number 4 truck this weekend in Rockingham. So it'll be good to see him back up in the upper series and dabbling a little bit in the ARCA cars. I know he wants to be up in the higher tier series. He deserves to be up there. Pretty good wing, pretty good wheel man. And then of course, Lee Pulliam definitely shocked everybody with his run this weekend. Lee drove an amazing race in the 9 car for Junior Motorsports. I do really believe that if he would not have gotten that penalty on pit road and had to start at the back of the pack, that he would have definitely been in contention. He'd have been on the right pit strategy, the right tires than everybody else was. That guy definitely drove an amazing race. I would definitely like to see him get a few more chances there. Like in this round of practice, Mr. Keith Hackney up there at the top. And look at Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson's found some speed tonight too. He may be a dark horse in this crowd. And there you have it. Red flag is out. Get these trucks gridded up and get ready to take on the rock. Right, got the Chevrolet Pace truck out there. Got that number 52 Dodge Ram on the pole. Waiting for everybody to get gridded up here. Maybe one more person, 2 more people. And there we go. All right. All right, and tonight, starting on the pole, the number 52 Dodge Ram of Mr. Hunter Kent. On the outside pole, the number 66 Toyota of Keith Hackney. Second row is going to be Jim Johnson and Richard Holland. Third row is going to be Matty D. Clark and Ryan Lang. Fourth row is going to be Mike McConville and Richard Malagani. Fifth row is going to be Daniel Monahan and Ron Thompson. Sixth row is going to be Jimmy Babb and Stephen Massey. Seventh row is going to be Perry Snelson and Tim Marlowe. Eighth row is going to be DeMarco Starks and Joe Zader. Ninth row is going to be Timmy Longwood and Doc Stout. 10th row is going to be Matt Smithers and Phil Gary. And the 11th row is going to be Cody Morgan and Doug Chappelle. Kent brings him to the green flag. The green flag is out. Kent gets a good start. Keith Hackney also gets a good start, trying to power around the outside there. It looks like he may be able to pull it off. And he does. But Keith Hackney's going to lead that first lap. Notice these trucks are going to get single file quick. There's really no running side by side here for the most part. The groove is just really narrow. And later on in the run, they may search around for some grip as these tires wear out. Pretty much once you get that lead, unless somebody passes you early like this, going to happen real quick. Hackney, I'm sure something happened. He lost 2 spots now. Jim Johnson's definitely found some speed tonight. Right up there on the leader. Putting a little pressure on Hunter Kent. Atkinson fell back to fourth there. Richard Holland in fifth. Mike McConville in sixth. Stephen Massey's already up to seventh. Started 11th. Ryan Lang in eighth. Andy Monahan at ninth. Jimmy Babbs up to 10th. Rich Malagani in 11th. Harris Nelson at 12th. Zader up a few spots to 13th. Ron Thompson. Tim Marlowe. Marco Starks right behind him. Matt Smithers. Bill Gary. Very own Mr. Cody Morgan. Ego to Mr. Doc Stout. Longwood back here. Lieutenant got him a new paint job. Pit boss truck. Red Chappelle. Back up front. Got Mr. Hunter Kent. Mr. Jim Johnson right there in his tracks. Like Kent, Johnson, and Clark break away from fourth place there a little bit. Pull away some. A little distance between them and Hackman. Then again, Hackman may be saving a little tire. Jim Johnson's trying to make a pass here and went out of fourth. Why couldn't make six? Atkins inch back up there a little bit. Stay with that third place truck. Hunter Kent, Eddie Johnson, Matty D. Clark, E. Packard, 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Kent found a little bit of speed there, started to pull away, and Matty D was able to take over that second spot from Jim Johnson. And Johnson got a mirror full of Keith Atkins. And right behind them, Richard Holland's making a move. Looks like Keith Hackney is able to get around Jim Johnson here. Also, Richard Holland able to get around Jim Johnson. Now Jim Johnson got a whole mirror full of Stephen Massey working his way back to the back. Able to make the pass here on this lap. And that'll move Stephen Massey up into the top 5. Pretty fun facts about Rockingham. Opened October 27, 1965. 60 years ago. Again, one of the older tracks on the circuit. Of course, they didn't run it for a while. And brought it back to life. Now it's just kind of sitting. Again, some innovation on the wheel. It's played host to the Riley Auto Parts series. Series, the trucks. Have the NHRA drag strip there. Really more geared towards traditional racing. Doesn't appear to have any kind of sports car racing. Daniel Monahan was able to get around Jim Johnson. That'll move him up to 6th. Still up front. That blistering pace now. Got about a second lead over Keith Hackney, which is going to take it up to 2nd place from Matty P. Right now, as it stands in the modern era, the fastest truck, of course, is Corey Heim and the Toyota Tundra 2025 Black Tire 200. Jesse Love turned the fastest lap in the 2025 North Carolina Education Lottery. Brick Cruz had the fastest lap from Arkansas. Starting to open it up a little bit there. A little bit over a second now from 2nd place Keith Hackney. Stephen Massey starting to work his way up. 3rd spot. Definitely. That's pretty quick. One more time.
Is it that I would join you for tonight?
Oh, what's happening, Cody? How you doing, man?
Not much. Josh. Just thought I'd come join you.
Come on. Glad to have you, buddy. So how's that baby doing?
He's doing pretty good. Teething, but good.
Well, as everybody knows, Cody became a new daddy at the end of the last season. Been taking a little time with the youngin' and spent a little time racing again this season. So what you think about being a daddy?
It's actually not bad. It's a lot of fun now.
Yeah, I had my grandson over here a little bit earlier too, and the first thing he did was come walking in here and want to get up in my rig, started playing with the steering wheel. I'm like, yep, that's gonna be my little racer.
He's definitely done the same thing. I put him up here and he'll just sit and move the steering wheel back and forth, and I'm just like, okay.
Yep.
So far, Hunter is just running away.
Yeah, he's kind of set sail, man. I tell you, he's got about a second and a half on second place Keith Hackney right now. But Stephen Massey's coming pretty quick, though.
He sure is. I thought I'd join you for tonight, and yeah.
Well, as you know, you're always welcome in the booth. Gets a little boring up here by myself.
I'm trying to help you the best I can tonight. I don't know what's happening, but every car keeps disappearing after a certain point, so I don't know why that is, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, we're just, everybody's been playing nice so far. Everybody's gotten strung out. A little bit of racing here. Looks like back here, Jim Johnson coming into the pits. Bill Gary, and Timmy Longwood, and Tim Marlowe all racing together here.
Yeah, I was in the back of the pack, so I was like, I'm just going to do instead.
Richard Holland's been, even though Stephen Massey got around him, Richard Holland's been able to stay right here with Stephen Massey. And it looks like he's starting to put a little bit of pressure on him. And as I say that, he goes for the pass. I'm definitely thinking, I haven't driven this track since they repaved it. But I'm definitely thinking that clean air is king, because Hunter is just unchecked out.
It is king, and you just got to keep following your line and just hitting it every lap, and it's sometimes difficult here.
Yeah, another one of those rhythm tracks like Martinsville. Getting ready to come lap 40. As of lap 40, we have Hunter Kent out front, Keith Hackney in second, Richard Holland in third, Stephen Massey in fourth, and Matty D. Clark rounds out the top five. So Hunter's definitely got that Dodge Ram in the win today. He wants to put Ram in the winner's circle for the first time.
That would be a very good thing to do. They haven't had a win all season in the truck series yet, have they?
Yeah, I don't think that they quite figured out stuff yet. I don't even think they've had a top 10 yet. If they have it, maybe once or twice, but yeah, I think they're struggling a little bit, trying to find some speed.
Richard Malgrani made a pass, and he's in 10th place.
definitely setting a blistering pace. He's got about a 2.5 second lead over second place currently. But I've already seen several trucks come in the pits.
Yeah, I'm watching some of their in cars right now, like Ryan and Richard, and they're extremely loose right now with those tires. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Oh, great. My screen broke. Well, that means I